The year was 1550 and orchestras were nifty, and violinists dearly loved to bow notes. Sound is quite profound, just to lug the thing around. It's got to be a nightmare in logistics. The year was 1550 and orchestras were nifty, and violinists dearly loved to bow notes. Yes, one day he was through and he brought it out to view, a violin like none had seen before. And gentlemen from Bologna would place lutes and mandolins across their knees. They had lots of lutes and lyres, they didn't use amplifiers. It was a civil age. Violins and cellos were played by maids and fellows, and composers like Vivaldi were the rage. Oh, were the rage. The year was 1550 and orchestras were nifty, and violinists dearly loved to bow notes. But the ladies and their fellows on their violins and cellos found they simply couldn't get the low notes. So when Gasparo de Salo did his intuition follow and set out to build a giant violin, the concept was outrageous, nonetheless contagious. So inspired, he did begin, he did begin, he did begin, he did begin, he did begin. He whittled and he glued, he boiled, he brewed, he varnished, chipped and chiseled, bent and treated. He worked with great endeavor and get discouraged never, until one day he found the task completed. Yes, one day he was through and he brought it out to view, a violin like none had seen before. His tone was rich and deep, right down where the fishies sleep, and oh, the depth it added to the score. The depth it added to the score. People looked at it in awe, and they wondered what they saw, and they thought poor Gasparo had lost his mind. The man could not be serious, the man must be delirious. He started to unwind. Oh, Gasparo faced the facts. No one's going to play that axe. It's too heavy, it's too big. It's too clumsy, it's too large. You're gonna need a barge to get it to the gig. To get it to the gig. And while its sound is quite profound, just to lug the thing around, it's got to be a nightmare in logistics. The only willing players will be drunken dragon slayers, gladiators, flagellators, and sadistics. Then the local folks started making up bass jokes. Had to happen, don't you know? New jokes began to hatch like, hey buddy, I got a match. Or you should have taken up the piccolo. But Gasparo was no faker, but a real fine violin maker. He was no fraud or public menace. So he just kept on smiling as he watched his giant violin soon become the rage of Rome and Venice. So here we are today, many centuries away, and Gasparo's bass violin has made it through. You can pluck or you can bow notes, but you gotta have those low notes. And thanks to Gasparo, we do. Gasparo de Salo, here is to you. Gasparo, I thank